Adventurer, wait, please! Oh, great Saradomin, please help me! It all happened so fast. Please protect me, please! Oh no. Someone. But look at them. They didn't deserve an end like that. I can hardly look at them. It's as if their souls can't pass. It only happened after their murder. I don't think it was the killer that caught. I keep racking my brains, but it's all a blur. Damn my old age! I can't remember anything of the attacker. Please, I beg of you, help me search for evidence so we can find who killed my brothers and bring them to justice. Oh, thank you, adventurer. I think it would be best to start by searching for clues that point to the killer. You're bound to find something in the surrounding area. You should check the bodies, too. Take my notebook and update it with clues as you find them. I need a moment.
Was it him? Who? The masked face trapped me.
Saradomin, bless you, adventurer. Let me take a look at what you found. Strange, most peculiar. It could have been an elf who did this. The ring and arrow seem to be elven craft. I just can't remember. It was all over so quickly. I'm sorry. I have seen much in my many years, but I never thought to stare evil in the face as today. Let me think. My only knowledge of the elves comes from tales and legends I was told as a child. My mother used to read them from time to time. I vaguely remember the tale of their goddess Serin. She was ridden with guilt and shattered herself into thousands of crystals to always be with her followers. But she was supposed to believe the different races could live in peace. Why would an elf want to do this to us? No, I don't think so. Although I did notice a strange man when we passed some stone steps to the west. Very strange indeed. He was carrying a sack of bones and muttering to himself. Perhaps you should find out if he saw anything. Out of the ordinary? No? What exactly are you investigating?
Oh, well, I haven't seen anything. I'm busy with my bones. Well, now there's... Well... All right. It's easy to see the path from up here. I see a lot of people come and go. Hear things, too. I might have done, but the elves live far away. Why... Yes, all right. I do recall seeing an elf on the path today. Huh? Here? I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe it's time you left. All right. Yes. It was a terrible commotion. Lots of screaming and shouting. I peered over the rocks here, but it was all over too quickly. There were 3 men lying dead on the floor. I only managed to glimpse a tall, hooded figure making off into the distance to the east. I didn't get a good look, but they seemed to be much taller and were wearing dark clothes. Oh, shut up.
Did he have any useful information? Just as we suspected. That elf must have been involved somehow. Did he mention anything else? Oh, I'm not sure if that fits. I must say I haven't met many elves in my time. Was there any more? A man living up there with only bones for company? He probably doesn't get many visitors. I'm not sure I can draw conclusions. I would say the same. Besides, I can't see a motive, and it's strange they would discard their precious crystal. Did the odd man mention what direction the figure was heading? If they left crystals behind, maybe you could pick up some sort of trail and figure out where they went. You should take the same approach as before, note down any clues and try to find a witness.
A murder, you say? All right, all right. Scene? Not really. Whoa, okay. Right, when I peeked out to have a look, I tried to get a look at the kill. Well, when I looked over to the killer, they vanished. I've seen people. Everything went dark as if the sun had. I thought it would be too dangerous. No, they were gone so fast.
Okay, let me take a look. The evidence you found seems to suggest that... Could it be other monks? Wizards? There is no all this mindless killing just... You're right. If we put our minds... Did you manage to find... Really? What? Vanished? I haven't heard of anything like... We seem to have found... I'm no expert on... I have an old friend who also worships Saradomin. We were close when we were younger, but I became a monk and she a wizard. Her name is Valina, and she specializes in crystal magic. You should go and talk to her to see what she knows about the clues. You can find her at the entrance...
Welcome to the Wizard's Tower, adventurer. Oh yes, my dear friend Samwell. It's been years since I saw him. How is he, anyway? Gosh. Oh my, I'll help in any way. Well, where do I start? I'm sure you're aware that it is quite uncommon for an elf to venture so far from Tyrannon, but it's not unheard of. I am particularly intrigued by the crystals you found. Being an expert on crystal magics, I have conducted much research on the subject. Firstly, crystals are extremely precious to the elves. For them to be discarded so carelessly is highly irregular. And that's ignoring the assumption that a skilled assassin would leave any clues at all. Secondly, a crystal, in summary, some of these clues do appear to indicate the involvement of a Saradominist, potentially a wizard. As you can see, no one from this tower has, regardless. What on earth are you insinuating? I am an esteemed wizard of Saradomin. I hold honesty. Now, if you must scrutinize, firstly, the weapon of... Secondly, we all wear the same standard, whereas if anything, it sounds like the...
You should speak to Wizard Velina about the clues. She'll be at the entrance to the Wizard's Tower, south of Draenor.
Welcome to the Wizard's Tower. I'll help in any way I... Well, where do I start? I'm sure I am particularly intrigued. Firstly, and that's ignoring the... Secondly, a crystal in summary. Some of these clues, as you can see, no one from... Regardless. What on earth are you insinuating? Now, if you must scrutinize my counter... Firstly, the weapon of choice. Secondly, whereas our robes, if anything, it sounds like... Some of these clues, as you can see, my position... No one from this tower has... Regardless, this kind of behavior... Thank you, adventurer. This may surprise you, adventurer. I must say, I've never... Here at the tower, I would say this is not a matter... What we're dealing with here is on a... Ah, yes. This... A possible explanation. But that would require... It all depends how reliable...
I knew I could count elves, monks, wizards... You see clearer than I in my old age. Who do you think committed this atrocity then? Perhaps you're right, adventurer. It is hard to accuse any one person of the... I may not be as sharp as I used to be, but I'm tough to fool, adventurer. The crime scenes are so similar. It's almost as if the clues were planted. Precisely. And besides, Seren and Saradomin have no quarrel with each other. I think someone might be trying... Like I said, I'm not as sharp as I used to be.
I believe I may.
Who said what? I can't hear it.
Do not be.
Wait. Can you feel...
Greetings, mortal. I am Ixtla. If your words be, I sensed many. It would not be wise to question. Perceptive, these mortals. There has been a most great. Without his side, look about you. I have traveled across. A question I myself cannot answer. I have not known death to abandon. There are sinister powers. Death and I work harmonious. I am the guardian of soul. I stand my vigil. It is there that death delivers. Without him, Only in the realms. Death does have fails, but we are in times of... So I am assisting. I suspect that the death... It is just as I... The question is why? I would ask for our highest priority. Prepare yourself. Well forth, mortal. I am not accustomed to undead withstanding my... Indeed, you dispatched the weakened wights with skill. What in the underworld?
Oh, don't be so surprised.
What is your
For starters, I am Ixlarin. I am...
Speak.
My Sisk is...
In light of recent events, he must believe he has obtained godhood. This mask must be mad.
Poor old Ix... We had a funny feeling, I believe.
You would have the audacity.
Now,
You would dare in...
my Sisk, if you want to save death, it will teleport you to... Anyone near the box will be...
Do not include me in... Risque. It would seem he has... We must exercise the situation. With death gone after killing, but they were just a Ah yes, this is the piece of the puzzle before you. If they have both returned, if I am correct, I was right to see. And to make matters worse,
I can't believe
you need not concern.
But...
Rest assured, still... No. The souls are in... We must exercise caution, adventurer. Your bravery is not... There are many high-ranking followers here. Evidently, I was not the first to receive an invitation. You may speak to those present for more information, or notify me if you are ready to proceed. It would be more effective if I use my invitation to end...
Now Ixlarin is allowed in? I have had enough of this! Get out of my way!
Access denied.
What is this?
You tried to massacre the people of Falador with undead created by the Wand of Resurrection.
Dawn was acting on her own.
That may be so.
You speak.
You need war just like me. I see it in your eyes. The lust for glorious battle.
Ixthlarin.
This dog's strength. I see Sliske managed to bend you all to his will as well then. What's your tongue? I thought only the mightiest gods were. I am a god.
Good. This gathering could use another...
Arrogance.
We are all
Now you're...
you have yet here.
Slisk's test, I see. This one should be more of a challenge. You might want to turn on the lights before you start.
You think it would be so easy to lure me here? I came of my own volition. I would see this with my own eyes.
You were once a Margaret, same as he. Sliske knew you would come to witness another of your kind ascend. It is the rest of us that have been manipulated.
It doesn't take an elder god to work.
Stop your squawking. He promised me you would all be here. And he
Ha, try me. You've seen what I'm capable of.
You may have got the better of me once, but that does not make you a conqueror.
Saradomin, you must see how Sliske lured you here.
I am not as oblivious to details as some of you may believe. The truth has not eluded me. False information was fed.
Even the attack itself.
Then what I have heard of...
How could you allow yourself to be fooled by this?
Unless my eyes mistake...
We are in
And what have you...
You know why are you here? He has kidnapped...
No.
Enough.
This is the Shadow Chamber.
Stop being so gloomy. Look at the lights. It's the Light Chamber.
Lights cast shadows, hence Shadow Chamber. Time. So much time. We've been here for ages. I'm bored to death.
Chill out. Don't mind him. He's always this grumpy. We're in charge of the puzzle and we want you to be the first to play. All you have to do is rotate the dials on the four corners.
You're terrible at explaining it. You have to move the dials to cut...
And those shadows will form a shape. If you can make the right one, we'll unlock the door. Okay.
You may as well give up. It's clearly too hard for you.
Don't listen to Mr. Grumpy. You've done it! Well done, adventurer!
Are you sure? No. Okay, I'm sorry.
You can now proceed.
Oh, no.
Thought I was deaf for a minute there, didn't I? Must admit I'm a bit surprised. Now, there's no need. Ah, the point. What's the point? I've got enough. No, you're no... Okay. I can build cups that melt in the rain, but I trickled as the seconds. What am I? Yes, that's the spirit. Hidden in these chests are a series of objects representing possible answers. When you have the object, but there is one catch. The second chest will only unlock once you have answered the first riddle. The third will only unlock a riddle within a riddle. I see you. Oh, well done. You've unlocked chest number 2. Have a riddle. I can fall, but I cannot climb. I spring, I run, but don't tire. What am I? I see you selected water. Are you? Well done, you. That's glass can't create me, but stone and steel do. I'm made by the... I can be tiny in the shape of my maker, like a spell. What am I? I see you. Correct. Of course the answer was shadow. I promised you a gift. Yes.
There is no place for your theory of chaos in a peaceful world.
Then stop hiding behind words and prove yourself in combat.
Settle down, children.
Do not presume.
For all we know, you haven't gained any power at all.
I thought you might say. To my right, the one and only. I know.
Gods! We could put an end to this lunacy right now.
What would happen?
You wouldn't.
Wouldn't I?
Someone's...
Perhaps. No?
Let him out.
Well.
Welcome. What is this?
He has done.
And how did...
Here's more.
Moving on. Are you... I'm running the show now, and you're going to want to hear what I have to say.
Then
Ooh.
Get on with it.
Yes. Well,
The Elder...
Indeed.
Stop.
what reason?
You didn't know, really, though. Angry? While I don't... I'm running the show now, and you're going to want to hear what I have to say.
Then spit it out.
Ooh.
Get on with it.
Yeah. Well,
The Elder...
Indeed.
The Stone of Justice.
What reason do we have to believe you?
You didn't know, really, though. Angry thing, isn't it? While I don't...
You are not
You ought to be...
The stones... You will...
This is...
I wouldn't...
I am tired.
Oh, but you can't. It's time for the real announcement. I am holding a contest.
This is ridiculous, even for you. I am done here.
Not so fast, Samarak. You might want to stick around for the next part. It's really going to heat up.
If you think we will be part of your...
You really are no... It's not so much... It is only... It is at this... And the winner...
Be quiet.
You truly...
Because on the day at which the sun is eclipsed, and the stone...
This is mad.
This will go.
That's insane.
No.
You're mad.
Well, that's...
The stone...
What's the matter? And what a...
Be careful.
Gods.
Quiet.
Even if you...
You cannot...
Open your... Oh, you...
Hey!
Only I...
Silence!
Why did he...
exactly.
I am glad
You have my...
there is much work.
and my...
We must be cautious. Some may fight.
We could be facing...
Make no mistake.
Clearly, as a world...
This is the most gratitude.
Wait,
I am afraid he...
but what about...
Do farewell.
What a day. Thank you for all your help. Take these as...